The cafeteria of Zenith Station hummed with the usual cacophony of 100 different species. Elsa sat alone at her table, her meal tray positioned carefully within reach. She'd learned to eat efficiently despite her condition. Born without arms, she'd adapted using her feet and specialized utensils all her life. "Look, the no-hands freak is watching again." The Krillian's voice carried across the dining hall, its translucent body rippling with what passed for laughter among its kind. Several other aliens joined in. A chittering Vextari, two hulking Gordanians who banged their massive fists on the table in amusement. Elsa kept her gaze down, focusing on her food. 3 months on this station and the mockery never stopped. Humanity was still new to the Galactic Coalition, and many species viewed them as weak, primitive. Her disability only reinforced their prejudices. "Hey, human," the Krillian called. "How do you press buttons?" "Use your face?" Elsa stood, gathered her tray with practiced movements, and left. Behind her, alien laughter echoed like a wave. Leon found her in Observation Deck C staring out at the stars. The human engineer had arrived on Zenith Station 2 weeks ago, assigned to the maintenance crew. He'd noticed Elsa immediately, not because of what she lacked, but because of the quiet determination in her eyes. "They're idiots," he said simply, standing beside her. "They're not wrong," Elsa replied. "I can't do half the jobs here. Can't operate standard controls. Can't handle equipment designed for beings with manipulators. I'm only here because Earth needed to fill diversity quotas for the Coalition." Leon turned to face her. "What did you do back on Earth?" "Astrophysics researcher. I worked with simulation software, voice-activated systems. I was good at it." Her voice cracked slightly. "But here? I'm useless, no," Leon said firmly. "You're limited by their technology, not by your potential." He paused, an idea crystallizing in his mind. "What if you weren't?" Elsa finally looked at him. "What do you mean?" "Give me 2 weeks," Leon said. "Come to Workshop 7B every evening. I want to try something." The first week, Leon took measurements. He scanned every aspect of Elsa's physiology, her shoulders, her neural patterns, her muscle structure. He explained his vision. Cybernetic arms unlike anything the galaxy had seen. "The Coalition uses basic prosthetics," Leon explained, his hands flying across holographic displays. "But they're crude, one-size-fits-all. Humans? We've been specializing in adaptive technology for centuries. We had to. We're weaker than most species, so we built tools to compensate." "The Galactics don't need to innovate," Elsa said, understanding dawning. "They were born strong." "Exactly. But we humans? We make ourselves strong." The second week, Leon built. He requisitioned materials, called in favors, and worked through the nights. He integrated neural link technology that Earth had developed for paralysis victims. He added microservos capable of movements more precise than organic limbs. He included haptic feedback sensors that would let Elsa actually feel through the prosthetics. But Leon's masterstroke was the AI integration, a learning system that would adapt to Elsa's thoughts, anticipating her needs, growing with her. "The Coalition will say this violates their technology restrictions," Elsa warned, watching him work. "They restrict weapons technology," Leon countered. "These are medical devices. And besides," he grinned, "humanity didn't join the Coalition to follow every arbitrary rule. We joined to prove we belong." On the 14th day, Leon attached the arms. The neural link initialization took hours. Elsa gasped as foreign sensations flooded her brain. The weight of the limbs, the whisper of air across synthetic skin, the potential for movement that had never existed before. "Try," Leon urged. Elsa focused. The right arm twitched, then lifted, then extended fully, fingers splaying wide. She laughed, a sound of pure joy, and tears streamed down her face as she brought both hands together, feeling the contact, experiencing the sensation of her own applause for the first time in her life. Word spread quickly through Zenith Station. The human with no arms now had the most advanced prosthetics anyone had seen. In the cafeteria 3 days later, Elsa sat at her usual table. The Krillian approached, its earlier mockery replaced with something else. Not quite respect, but grudging curiosity. "How did you—" It began. Elsa held up one hand, examining it with wonder still fresh in her eyes. Then she looked at the alien directly. "A human built them," she said simply. "Because that's what we do. We see limitations and we overcome them. We see problems and we solve them. You were born with advantages. We have to create ours. She stood, and this time her movements were fluid, powerful. You laughed at what I couldn't do, but you never asked what I could do with the right tools. Elsa walked to the central terminal, a complex station control interface that required six-handed Gordanian operators to manage effectively. Her new arms moved in perfect synchronization, fingers dancing across controls, making adjustments in seconds that usually took minutes. Efficiency increased by 40%, the station AI announced. Human Elsa requesting permission to optimize additional systems. The cafeteria had gone silent. Leon appeared at Elsa's side, grinning. The Coalition has been using the same technology for 10,000 years, he announced to the room. Humanity's been in space for barely 2 centuries, and we're already improving your systems. Imagine what we'll do with more time. The Krillion's body rippled, but this time not with laughter. With something that looked remarkably like fear. Welcome to the galaxy, Elsa said softly, her new hand still moving across the controls. Humanity has arrived.